Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe. And on this channel sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi and a notification bell below. Listen, you guys, so Jackie Phamotse was found guilty after that case between her and the Kumalos, okay? And then she was supposed to go to court to be sentenced, and then it was postponed to yesterday. And then even yesterday, you guys, apparently she did not get sentenced. Okay. I honestly didn't think that it was going to come down to her having to go to prison or spending any time in prison. I thought at best they were going to give her community service and maybe make her pay some money. But you guys, people that know better in the law are saying that there is big possibilities that Jackie Phamotse will be spending time in prison because of what she did. Okay, now the complaint is that her and her lawyers are giving the courts the runaround when it comes to them submitting certain things to the court so that she can be sentenced. Okay, and it looks like they want her to spend time with her family during Christmas and then maybe for her to get sentenced in the new year. Okay, listen, you guys, I don't know if I would want to do that if I knew for sure there is no chance of the court changing its mind. And saying that I'm not going to go to prison. If I knew for sure that I was going to go to prison, if I would want to wait, you guys, because I just can imagine the anxiety. I might as well just go to prison. And if it's the 3 months, if it's the 6 months, whatever, if it's the 18 months, so that it can be over soon. So I wouldn't want to delay it. But it looks like that is what her and her lawyer are choosing to do, according to what is being reported. So it says here she is avoiding jail time. This is a story about Kama Daile. It says in September, the Randburg Magistrate Court found controversial author Jackie Phamotse guilty of criminal injury, defamation of, and contempt of court after 5 year legal battle between her and the moguls Basatane and Romeo Kumalo. Jackie's sentencing was set for the 24th of October and then it was postponed to the 14th of November. But there has been more delays, and the final date, which was supposed to be today, has been changed, and a new date is yet to be set. Remember, you guys, it's almost December. The courts are going to close. So, I mean, I think the thing, whatever strategy that they have, is working for them. Okay. A close friend of the Kumalo family who does not want to be named says Jackie is legal representative, Mr. Matonzi is playing delay tactics to avoid the jail time. She's avoiding jail time. Each one of the offenses carry a minimum sentence of 2 years, of 1 year or 2 years, said the friend. So basically, at best, at minimum, she will have to spend time in prison. Okay. And they are trying to get her to do community service or get a fine or so that she does not go to prison. So this is what her and her lawyer are trying to do. Okay, even though she's supposed to spend at least a year in prison, they're saying that they would prefer for her to do some community service and pay a fine. And not go to prison. I think everybody would want that. Okay, if all of the prisoners in prison were given that option, they would definitely take it. Okay, the family friend of the Kumalos adds that Jackie's lawyer was supposed to have prepared an appeal to try and negotiate with the magistrates for a lighter sentence, but he hasn't done that. Okay, they are only submitting it next week. It takes 6 weeks for the court to process this. Courts are going to close soon. They know this, meaning that the sentences might only happen next year. Okay, so it looks like it's gonna work, you guys. You see, the delay tactics. This is the friend who say, Papa, yeah, uyabona-ke ama-delay tactics abo. Ungenaphi wena? The friend says that they want Jackie behind bars. That means the Komalos really do want Jackie behind bars, according to this friend. She must wear orange overalls, okay? What if she gets there and the overalls are now black, okay? I mean, they might just change the uniform, the overall color. They want her to go to jail, even if it's 2 weeks. It has traumatized them for years, okay? I don't know, you guys. I just feel like they're doing a little bit too much, but obviously, I don't know how they were affected. After the verdict was delivered by the magistrate S. Naidu in September, Romeo Kumalo tells Zimocha that he was finally free after 5 to 6 years of trauma caused by JK. Okay. In the second 5 years, the case will be an example of many people to not be reckless on social media, to watch what they say, as it can be damaging emotionally for families and businesses. Listen, you guys, it's definitely a lesson lesson for not just content creators, but anybody, that is on social media. So be careful about what you tweet about as celebrities, you guys. I mean, I'm definitely taking notes on my side because I have no plans at all, you guys, to spend any time at all in prison. Okay. Romeo, who has been in the showbiz and telecommunications for over 20 years, says that defamation affected his career immensely. I do wonder, you guys, did it affect his career? I think emotionally, it damaged his image a little bit, okay, just a little bit, because we were not sure if the story was true. The video never came out. It has been damaging to my business and has caused great harm and to myself and my family. I'm just glad that this is over and as we await the sentencing. 5 years ago, the Kumalos opened a case of defamation and criminal injury against Jackie after she tweeted a subliminal tweet claiming that there were videos or there was a video depicting the complainant Romeo Kumalo engaging in S activity with another man. She also tweeted, I just overheard a painful conversation, a female TV mogul pleading with one of the girls not to share a video of her drunk and her husband doing some things to a certain boy. What the hell? And what kind of marriages do we have? The court found her guilty of defamation, criminal injury, and contravention of a protection order in her case against Basitane Kumalo. Having regard to the totality of the evidence, the court is satisfied that the state has proved its case against Ms. Phamotse on four counts beyond reasonable doubt. Ms. Phamotse's version was enumerated in the reasons for judgment above is not possibly true, and is rejected as false beyond reasonable doubts. Okay, listen, you guys. If Robert Kumalo did not do what Jackie Phamotse was claiming that they've done, I can understand all of this, you guys. But if they did, then we live in a scary world. If that video really exists, we live in the scary world, because basically you can't just go out and say and tell the truth sometimes. It just depends who the truth is about, because you yourself can get into trouble for just telling the truth if it was true. But if it's not true, then I guess, I mean, why did she tweet that? Okay. Anyway, you guys, the second story here is about the husband of the influencer, who is about to be the ex-husband of the influencer. Okay. Mr. Njilo, you guys, listen, when it rains, it pours. Okay. It just pours and it just never stops. It's like in KZN, it's now and then we have storms, uncontrollable storms. And it's Mr. Njilo's financial situation. Listen, there is an article that I read yesterday that over and above the fraud case that he was attending with the other guy, the track situation, there is another one actually where he actually spent some time just recently in a jail again so there's additional, charges allegedly. Okay. So now you guys are saying over and above that. So there's the first one, and then there's the new one, the fraud case, and then there is now the banks. Okay, because the banks sometimes, they can be heartless. You're going through some stuff here and they're like, but we want our money too, don't forget about us. So they're saying here, a bank searches high and low for Faith Nketi's ex-husband. Guys, listen, I don't understand this, because Unjilo is supposed to be this rich husband from, is he from Pietermaritzburg or Durban? I mean, don't they know where the mansion is? Because he must have a mansion somewhere between the two cities. Okay, just go find him. Okay. And then he's got some properties. Allegedly, they've got some properties in Joburg as well. Just go find him there. Where is he sleeping if you say you can't find him? The representatives from ABSA have been knocking on every door in a bid to locate media personality Faith Nketi's estranged husband, Nzuzo Njilo. Okay, Sunday World understands that the banking group has obtained the right of execution to attach properties belonging to the Limpopo businessman known to be an associate of Njilo and who is said to be running his truck business. According to the rights of execution, the Sunday World has seen. I've said, you guys, that Sunday World sees a lot of things. Okay, Njilo's associate Nicholas allegedly disappeared with 15 trucks that belonged to the bank. What the hell? Okay, Njilo is said to be in possession of 4 of those trucks, which were given to him by Nicholas. Okay, to use in his business. It says here the bank believes that the trucks in Njilo's possessions have been. What the hell is happening here? Okay. So the bank believes that the trucks in Njilo's possessions have since disappeared without a trace, and then Njilo has also vanished into thin air. Maybe they sold them. The right of execution, which was granted in July, gives ABSA the right to recover the trucks and to attach any properties belonging to the businessman to recoup the funds. It reads, this is to authorize and require you to take the above-mentioned assets from the first respondent and or whomsoever may be in possession of the assets and place the applicant in possession thereof. The truck that are said to be in Njilo's possession include an NPC van, body trailer, and the truck described as a tracker. Okay. This week, following Njilo's arrest for another matter in Durban, remember I did say that he did get arrested again. Okay, this week. Okay, following Njilo's arrest for another matter in Durban, a representative from the bank knocked the police door because they want him. They're like, if you are in the police cell, we are coming to visit you. We will bring you a streetwise tour just to collect our money. Okay. So knocked on police doors to ask for help to locate Njilo, who was held for fraud. They were like, "Ufuna bani unje? He's right here." Amounting to 1.5 million rand, guys. Njilo doesn't have that money to pay them back, because I don't think that you would go to prison if you do have the money to pay the people. Okay, Njilo was granted 10,000 rand bail. This is the second 10,000 rand at the Durban Magistrate Court on Thursday, and the case was postponed to Feb 2024. Guys, this is the thing I don't understand though. Like, if you are arrested for something, if you commit a crime, okay, and then you get arrested, you go apply for bail, you are granted bail, and then you commit another crime, similar one, you are charged with another crime while you are out on bail. And are they okay? English. Are they not supposed to just lock you up? Because they're like, okay, it means that you are not serious. When we release you, you are going to commit any fraud food. So let's lock you up. Are they not supposed to do that? It is alleged that a man purchased a product from a suspect and was not satisfied with the quality of the products. Okay. And reports indicate that the victim was promised another product but delivered. Njilo hogged the spotlight for the first time 2 years ago after it emerged that he had been the man spoiling Katie with lavish gifts that included the brand new Range Rover that was bought with people's monies after he sold trucks that was not his. Okay, that's me just adding that, guys. It's not in the article. Allegedly, I'm joking. Hey, don't sue me. I don't even have a couch. I mean, remember Musaka was like, I only have this couch. What are you gonna take if you sue me? I don't even have a couch. Okay, they tied the knot in the traditional ceremony in 2022. By the way, Katie was like, listen, I'm out of here. Okay, I can't deal with ABSA and all of these people claiming you have taken their trucks. I'm out. Okay. However, they are currently going through a separation, which was a wise decision, because, like, honestly, if these stories are not going to go away, why am I staying here with you? What are we doing? Okay, what are we doing? So, guys, yeah, crime doesn't pay. Crime does not pay, or maybe it pays, but it's just for skashanyana. Just skashanyana is money, just to enjoy the money a little bit, okay? But usually they are coming for you. So this is another story, guys, that I want to go through. I did talk about this woman yesterday who is now being called Rosemary Ndlovu 2.0 because of what she's doing the exact thing she is being accused of doing the same thing that Rosemary Ndlovu did to her family. Here she is, you guys. Okay. Does it look like a woman who got millions? I don't know, you guys. Agnes Gelona. Agnes Phamotse. Okay, is charged with two counts of fraud and defacing the ends of justice. Okay, I'm gonna read the story, guys, because as part of it, there is a part where they talk about what happened for the family to get to a point where they thought, something is off here, which is not something that was in the previous article that we read when I did the other video. So this is what I'm going to read. The Mabato Magistrate Court in Northwest has on Friday, the 17th of November, denied bail for the 49-year-old woman accused of killing her niece to claim for fraudulently obtained life cover insurance policy. Listen, you guys, if that detective is after you, remember he said that with Rosemary Ndlovu, he was in court for over a year fighting against her being given bail. Okay, so he's ready. Once you get arrested, you know he's ready for you. Okay, Agnes is charged with by the way, she's 49, 2 counts of fraud and defeating the ends of justice. She was arrested on Thursday, the 16th of November in Pretoria, following 2 months of investigation by police. The probe was led by Sergeant Keshi Mabunda, who is well known for solving a case involving insurance payouts linked to infamous killer Rosemary Ndlovu. Agnes entered the courtroom and informed Magistrate Dwayne that the police had informed her that she was accused of killing Bonolo, her 30-year-old niece. She also claimed not to have killed anyone. Listen, you guys. Like, when they said a niece, for some reason, I was imagining maybe like a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old. I wasn't even imagining someone that is grown up like that, okay? I don't know why. Brenda Bunolo's mother was in tears outside court. She said her daughter passed away in August 2022 after eating a sandwich. She said allegedly Agnes gave her a sandwich. Yo, guys, Nkosi yami, asisezodla nama-sandwiches waniwa yifamily ke manje. The very same Agnes took my daughter to the local doctor after she started vomiting. Sometimes you guys, they are members like of like there will be a relative that is very, very helpful to all of the families. Listen, ufanele ayiswe kudokotela, I'm coming. Sometimes it's a good thing to have someone like that in the family, but sometimes they do have bad intentions, and a lot of the times it's that one person that is doing better than the others in the family, and the rest of the family will be just grateful to have that person helping them, but they wouldn't even pay attention to the funny stuff that is going on while the person is helping them. Mutolo said that despite knowing that their daughter had died after eating the sandwich that Agnes had given to her, they had no suspicion from the start, because who's going to think that their family member is going to take the life of their family member? Okay. It was only a week later when the insurance officials came to our home and informed us that our daughter was insured for 1 million rand. That's when we became suspicious, because we had no idea that Sichuancho had insured her, that is Agnes. Okay. We were like, 1 million. Why would she insure her child? Mutolo said 3 weeks ago they had to go and exhume Bonolo's body, and that was when it was revealed that she didn't die naturally but was poisoned. This is a thing, you guys. This is a thing. You've gone through the trauma of losing your child. Now, this evidence is coming out that, okay, someone might have taken her life. Now you're going through the trauma of having to watch people exhume her body, because obviously you do want to find out what happened to her, but it's not a nice process for your child's body now to be exhumed so that they can do the necessary test and find out what happened, so that they can hold whoever is responsible for her death responsible. It's a hard thing, you guys. She further said that they learned from the insurance company that Agnes had insured Monolo's younger sister for 2 million. Guys, the amount just keeps getting bigger. Okay. And Itirleng Sichuancho, the older brother of the accused late husband, was present in court. Okay. He said that he was not surprised that Agnes was accused of such things, adding that the family found out about his brother's marriage after they had already tied the knot. Okay. He said that his brother died mysteriously in 2016, and 3 of the children also died tragically, strangely. Now, you guys, when a family member is losing their family members, all of them, now we're getting suspicious. Okay. If engathwele umuntu, then definitely it's insurance, because what are we gonna do? Okay. Agnes has been abusing us. At one point, she accused my mother of witchcraft. My mother was unable to attend court because it was too painful for all of us. We'd like to find out what killed our brother and his 3 children, he said. Agnes's lawyer, Nhlanhla Mahlangu, told the court that his client has a previous pending case of ASN with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. The case was postponed to November 24th for further investigations, you guys. It's a painful story, you guys. The passing away of anybody's child, honestly, is very painful. So the fact that this family has to deal with that, in addition to that, they're dealing with a family member being responsible for it, is another thing. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please tell me what you think about these stories in the comment section. Do you think Jackie Phamotse is going to prison? Guys, I'm sure Oam is very happy wherever she is, eh? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. By the way, you guys, I hope she doesn't go to prison, like honestly, And please share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.